The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS.
Lawman, the lawman came with the sun. There was a job to be done, and so they sent for the badge and the gun of the lawman.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And good morning. It's time for the Wake Up Crew. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
May 20th, 2026, episode 1914. It's 5 days until Memorial Day. This is also Spring Fling Week, and it's really going to get going now.
Oh, boy, yeah.
And school's out next week. The city is going to be a half a day on the 28th, and the county half a day on the 29th. And we'll all be home on the 30th of May.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, for the school kids and teachers.
Doesn't school start back in June, please? Never mind.
Oh, wow.
I realized, I thought that was just like one of those common parent jokes. Like, oh, all parents joke about that. No, most parents are sad that their kids go back to school because they miss spending time with them. That's what I've experienced as somebody who works with a lot of parents in my job. The average parent I talk to is like, oh, I'm so sad school's starting back.
Are you sure, or you think they just say that because that's what a parent should say?
I mean,
they say it at church.
It seems like most parents actually like their kids. Isn't that surprising?
I think the kids like going back before the parents do.
These days. But yeah, most parents, I didn't realize that. I thought all parents hated their kids. Turns out it was just mine.
Do you blame me?
A little bit.
Look what I had to work with.
Now, fellas, let's don't get in that. It's Wednesday morning. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
Okay.
Hump Day! Hump Day!
I keep getting this app thing for the Good Neighbor Network, and I can't open it. I don't know.
I can't either. I tried it. It won't let me.
I just did it again. It came on again. Oh. It just popped up again.
It said some of your teammates have already logged in.
Well, you're missing out, I guess.
I guess.
I've lost something here, fellas. But let me tell you about
your marbles.
Wow, that was kind of cold. 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Let's talk about those guys. 7 Brew is all about fast, friendly service and incredible flavor. Did you know any of their 7 originals can be made sugar-free?
You don't say.
Grab a sugar-free Smooth 7 at their Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne locations today. And I am going to vouch. I can actually say this. I went to a competitor, and they did not have sugar-free.
Nor do they have 20,000 drink combinations.
They might.
They don't.
But their fans are so passionate. The 7 Brew fans.
Of course they are.
They're so passionate. I've got a list this morning I want to talk to you guys about. By the way, this morning we're going to play silly debate game. We're going to play that this morning early, and we're also going to have random questions, and we'll play another game toward the end of that.
I'm thinking either incoherent or 5-second rule.
Let's do 5-second rule.
Incoherent.
Oh.
I don't like incoherent. You don't either.
I do too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's really good at
it. Yeah. So
we haven't played it in a minute.
Oh, yes, we have. We played it 3 weeks ago.
Baloney.
Yes. Yeah, we have. But if you want to play it, that's fine. I don't care. It's fine with me. I'm easygoing. Today's hottest actors, and I don't mean good looking. I'm talking about today's hottest actors.
Oh, you said actors.
That people want to.
Thought you were talking about me for a moment.
People want to see in a movie. Okay. All right.
Glenn
Ewan McGregor.
I've got a list. I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top 7.
Glenn Powell.
No, he's not on that list.
Really, that is surprising to me.
Well, he kind of bombed on The Running Man. That kind of bombed a little bit.
Have you seen it?
No.
I watched it. It's actually pretty good.
It is. I'm sure it is. The original Running Man was good.
Yeah. Never mind.
But just guess. You got a minute.
Yes. Liam Neeson.
No, he's not on that.
Liam Neeson's like 75.
Let me give you a little hint. Jacob Elordi. He's on there.
That was my guess. So thanks for letting me guess,
now,
John.
Who else? Think, fellas. You're going to run out of time. We're going to have to make another segment. No.
Tom Holland.
Nope.
Zendaya.
No, actors.
Oh, just
Like
male,
male
actors.
actors.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
No.
Robert Pattinson.
No.
Oh, he's ugly.
It's called Robert
I think
Pattinson.
I'm going to hold this off and do it for the next segment.
Famous handsome man, Robert
no,
Pattinson.
people that want to they want to see in a movie.
No, I know, but he called him ugly.
Yeah. We're going to have to wait. I'm going to give you time to think about
You're
it.
not just gonna tell us?
No, because I'm running out of time, but you all haven't gotten one yet. So here we go. 6:17.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today, showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 70.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
What type of services they would think they would want.
Staff members are caring who understand that each family is unique.
We ask them the questions.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home off of South Church Street.
Shopping at the Restore. Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
When illness or injury turns everyday moments into uphill battles, there are medical professionals who step in with skill, compassion, and unwavering dedication. My name is Joey P. I'm CEO of Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and we are proud to highlight this month's MMC Heart for Healing recipient.
We recognize Dr. Sean Horwitz, a surgeon at MMC, whose reputation is built on as much his heart as it is his hands. Dr. Horwitz makes every patient feel like his priority. Whether performing complex robotic surgery or providing life-changing breast care, he combines elite technical precision with a rare, compassionate touch that truly defines him. Dr. Sean Horwitz, our MMC Heart for Healing.
If a doctor, nurse, or medical professional has made a difference in your life, tell WGNS. Help us recognize the medical heroes in our community by nominating them for the MMC Heart for Healing Award, and help us recognize the medical heroes in our community.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Now you can watch some of your favorite radio shows. Try Big G TV. Subscribe for free on YouTube at News Radio WGNS and WGNS Radio on Facebook and X. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Knicks pulled off one of the great comebacks in NBA playoff history, down 22 in the fourth quarter with under 8 minutes left and still winning against Cleveland in overtime, 115-104 in Game 1 of the East Finals. 38 points for Jalen Brunson. Donovan Mitchell of the Cavs, 29 points, 6 steals in the loss. Jason Kidd is out as Mavericks head coach, and the NHL Vancouver fired coach Adam Foote. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is spending 30 days in jail for a probation violation. Also reportedly, he was already sidelined after recent knee surgery, should be ready for camp. Nashville will host the Super Bowl in 2030 in its new stadium. Kevin Harvick and Jeff Burton were selected to NASCAR's Hall of Fame. To baseball, the Dodgers got a run in the ninth to win at San Diego 5-4. Freddie Freeman with 2 homers. Milwaukee won at the Cubs 5-2 to move into first in the NL Central. Wins for Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Reds beat the Phillies.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It's 21 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. I'm going to give you another try. I'm going to give you another few seconds here. Top actors that you would want to see in a movie.
Are they all younger actors?
Not all of them, but most of them, yes.
Jimmy Stewart.
It just keeps... He's dead.
Oh, we need some help?
Miles Teller.
No, he's not on that list.
Tom Cruise.
No, he's 60-something. Listen to the clues. Okay, one used to be an Avenger. How's that?
Chris Evans.
That's right. Okay.
Well, he's 50.
He is 50.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. I should have guessed that because he was in Sinners.
Okay, who's a famous actor right now? Everybody wants to be in a movie with him, and he's played historical figures and everything.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Clint Eastwood. Sorry. These are
Paul Dano.
No, that's a good guess, though.
Mark Ruffalo.
No.
Sebastian Stan.
No. How about Timothy Chalamet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have guessed that one. I don't know why I didn't guess
what's
that,
the guy
actually.
that played Bruce Springsteen and was the bear?
Oh, yeah. He's not on this list, I don't think. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's ugly,
Starts
too.
with J, I think.
Oh, okay. No. Here's one I don't know. Charles Melton.
I don't know him
I don't know
either.
who it is. Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Zac Efron. I can't really believe that, but that's, you know.
He's had too much plastic surgery. Jeremy
He
Allen
was
White.
in a car accident.
Yeah, I think don't you read the news?
Zac Efron almost died. They had to rebuild his face from scratch.
Well, looks like they missed a part or two.
Well, let's go on because you guys are terrible at that.
William Poulter.
Mitchell Moat is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being so helpful and wise with his gardening advice. Mitchell Moat is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And SRM Concrete presents today's Good Neighbor recognition because they are
locally grown,
nationally known,
and all about giving back to the people who give so much of themselves to our neighbors and friends. We're looking for your nominations. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or check out WGNSradio.com/good neighbor.
Okay, so birthdays, anniversaries, taking those to WGNSradio.com/birthday. Or 615-893-1450. That gets them
into. That's going to happen
into.
a lot now. Okay.
Yeah,
it's going to be the whole rest of the day.
I had to buy some time. I don't have a great holiday today.
Oh, you don't? Well, on that
note, it's time for holiday.
Today's Be a Millionaire Day.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I think the point of the holiday is to live like a millionaire today. Treat yourself with something. Go test drive an expensive car.
Get a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, get your toes done.
Oh, I got to do something that's free.
Go get a pedicure.
Yeah, maybe you go to the Crab Shack or somewhere like that. I don't know. So really live it
Crab
up.
Shack.
Yeah. 624.
Stones River Manor offers assured care,
It's so warm and welcoming.
independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
At McCabe Vision Center, we have added a full cosmetic line to the services that we provide.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
We provide laser treatments to get rid of those little brown splotches, surface blood vessels, as well as fine lines and wrinkles.
McCabe Vision Center.
Make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
On Heritage Park Drive, behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Hendersonville High School unveiled a new athletic complex Tuesday after years of planning and construction. Built beneath the homeside bleachers, the facility includes a weight room, locker rooms, coaches' offices, and training space for student athletes. School leaders say the complex will support multiple sports and provide improved medical and training resources for students. Crews are now preparing the space for use ahead of summer workouts. Some major news from Music City. Nashville will host Super Bowl 64 in 2030 after NFL owners unanimously approved the bid Tuesday. The game will be played at the new $2.1 billion Nissan Stadium set to open in 2027. State and city leaders say the event will boost tourism and economic growth. By 2030, the city is expected to have more than 80,000 hotel rooms to support visitors for the nation's biggest sporting event.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad,
we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
As temperatures rise across Nashville, local water parks are getting ready for summer crowds. Wave Country in Donaldson opens for the season Saturday, May 23rd with weekday and weekend hours through the summer. Sound Waves at Gaylord Opryland is opening its outdoor attractions Friday, May 22nd, while the indoor water park is already operating. Meanwhile, Nashville Shores began its summer season earlier this month and starts daily operations Thursday. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It is 27 minutes after 6. I need to remind you that we've got Good Neighbor events coming up at 6:35. A check of the weather and our first look at traffic at 6:35.
Crash!
We have Today in History coming up, celebrity birthdays, and Focus on the Family, all coming your way in the next at least hour. And it's time to play Silly Debates.
Which is just random questions.
Not really, because you will be debating against Brian.
Oh, okay. So we have to take different stances.
Yes.
So
right.
are we going to alternate who gets
Point,
which stance?
counterpoint.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Is a bulldozer a truck? You can agree too, so it's okay to agree. Is
a bulldozer is a truck.
I'm
Because you
gonna say-
just run over things. You can move dirt with it, and you can haul off your trash in the back or in the front bucket.
I'm going to say not a truck because it's a piece of construction equipment, not a truck.
You can use a truck to construct things. How do you get
Yeah, I
fence
mean, a
posting?
square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. That doesn't mean that they're the same thing.
We were talking about bulldozers, not squares.
No,
Okay, so I'm going to agree with Dalton on this one. It is
Ding,
not
ding.
a truck. Yeah.
Ding! Remember, it's point counterpoint. You have to let me finish my point.
No, I don't.
Is a grin a smile?
Do I have to start every time?
Oh, okay. So
I'm going to say a grin is a smile. Smile's not a grin.
A grin is a smile. It's the
Okay,
only
so
thing
we
you're
agree.
getting from me.
He was very defensive in his agreement with me.
Which you like better, call or text?
Text.
Call.
No, don't disagree just to be disagreeing.
I
You
thought
like
that's what we
testing.
were supposed to do.
No, you don't have
Well,
to.
if we
you don't
agree,
have-
we just move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
you don't have to
Oh, I
disagree.
don't want to ever agree with him, so I'm going call. Yeah, call me, please.
Yeah, well,
Especially
now
if you're
argue
a
your point.
texter or
You won't answer it.
If you're a spammer, well, I don't have to answer it, but you can call. Then I'll text you back.
So his argument,
he's-
this is
he's-
actually a good argument from him. His argument is that he prefers a phone call so that he can better ignore you.
Yeah, well, let me go over the rules again. This is a debate. If you disagree, you can agree on.
But I don't ever want to agree with him.
Okay, well, all right.
And if you're a producer here and we're off the air, call. Don't text.
That's once again, he's making good points. I prefer a text because I can get to a text when I'm available. That's why I don't like a phone call. Because if you call me, I have to take it right then, and if I'm working on something, then
If I'm saying I can't show up for a baseball game or something because I have something going on, or I'm sick or something,
You'll
I
text.
text Brian. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear his wrath. Okay, are tomatoes really a fruit or really a vegetable?
Tomatoes are a fruit, but you don't put it in a fruit salad.
I agree.
Finally, they've agreed on something. Is there any point in teaching handwriting in school?
Yes, I think there is. I think we are re-entering a time when handwritten stuff is going to be more important than ever with AI. Just knowing that somebody wrote something themselves
Excellent
is going to be
point.
important. So I think, like, especially you get into high school and stuff, I think we're going to start to see a lot more handwritten papers. And so kids are going to need to know handwriting probably now more than they have in the last 20 years.
Well, you can handwrite it, but I'm still going to have ChatGPT write it out, and I'm just going to copy it.
So what do you don't think they should teach handwriting in schools?
I mean, they can. I don't care. But I'm still going to
He
copy
doesn't
it.
understand the point of the game, I don't think.
ChatGPT.
Is toast bread?
Yes.
No, it's toast.
But
it's toasted bread.
Toasted bread.
So it's not just bread.
But I can toast anything.
Yeah,
I
can toast a bagel, but it's not a bagel. It's a toasted bagel.
No, but it's still a bagel.
But it's toasted.
It's still a bagel or it's still bread.
If you get sunburnt, are you still you, or are you sunburnt Brian?
I'm sunburnt Brian.
Okay.
I really don't think he's getting the concept.
My pins are multiplying. I had one and I pulled two out of my pockets.
Which is real?
That's 3, by the way.
Well, I had one and I pulled 2 out of my
Fellas,
pockets.
I'm debating.
Which is the real football, soccer or American football?
American football, all the way.
That's incorrect. It's soccer.
I think, well, they both shared the name. One was gridiron football and the other was soccer football, so I think they both have the right to it.
When do you stop calling a dog a puppy? Oh, you're first. You're first.
Yeah.
I never stop calling my little dog a puppy. She'll always be a puppy in my heart.
You notice he said she.
Not Skeeter.
No, nothing with Skeeter.
He can't say
he's
what he
the
calls.
Tasmanian devil.
I think about a year.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with 2 years on puppy.
I'll go 2.5.
I think they go.
You already gave your answer.
Well, I was disagreeing with him.
Who is the middle child if there are 4 siblings?
Both of them. You have 2 middle children.
Half of the second and the first half of the third. This would be the middle 2.
How many more years do I have to do this?
Are you still grading who you agree with?
No, I can't. It's impossible. What's the correct name? A sub, hoagie, grinder, or a hero?
That would be a sub.
Why?
That's just what it's called. I'm not going to get a hero sandwich. I'm going to get a sub sandwich.
I'm going grinder.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You've never called a sandwich a grinder a day in your life.
What do you do when you put the old slab of ham in the machine? You grind it down.
You slice it.
No, it's a grinder.
If animals could talk, I don't really want to go here. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
Squirrels. They just look mean. They just look like they'd be so rude. And you see, they move so gracefully. They look like they'd be so full of themselves.
I'm going skunk.
Skunk, rude.
Because of Pepe Le Pew.
Oh.
Remember?
Well, he was nice.
Yes, but he was very sophisticated.
But he was a ladies' man.
Yes, he was.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today. Showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 70.
Good morning. A little bit busier than it was 15, 20 minutes ago. Westbound I-40 coming in from Wilson County right now. Traveling through Hermitage. There's some rain to the west of Nashville right now. You could run right into it down I-40 in certain sections of Dixon County, especially as you head towards Jackson, Tennessee. There's lots of storms, again, west of Nashville. That's want to be extra careful. STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them 24/7 if you need their help here in Middle Tennessee. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
AmeriCare is Rutherford County's #1 choice in pest control, and it's simple to see why. After calling 893-7111, their staff came to my house 8 years ago when I had an insect problem. They looked at the situation, showed me the areas and what they'd recommend to resolve the problem. After treatment and with quarterly checks, I'm bug, critter, and creepy crawly free. Thanks, AmeriCare.
Call the best of the best to get rid of your pest.
AmeriCare, 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
Well, the DAR's American Revolution experience will be on display at the Linebaugh Public Library for a full week, June 3rd through the 10th. The Linebaugh Public Library is at 105 West Vine Street, and the admission is free. The Parkinson Support Group meets on the first and third Friday of each month at the St. Clair Senior Center, 10 o'clock each first and third Friday. The St. Clair Senior Center is at 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. The Red Cross is critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Give blood to the Red Cross. Phone 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Greenhouse Ministries needs volunteers. Why don't you attend a volunteer orientation session? There's one every Wednesday afternoon at 2 or Thursday mornings at 10. And if those don't fit your schedule, try the last Saturday of each month at 9 in the morning. Greenhouse Ministries is at 307 South Academy Street. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
When it comes to your child's health, you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors. We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt, for every boo-boo, every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. I'm sort of a loner to a certain extent. You can either mix with people or you can sort of be on your own. I'm friendly and I like to work puzzles. That's my pastime besides working out. So I would encourage anyone to look at Adams Place because they'll have a hard time beating it.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. That's the Wake Up Crew. And Middle Tennessee Electric reminds us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com so you never miss an important update on billing or local allergies. We are ready for our third dad joke. Yet Monday he had a 2.5. On yesterday's show he had a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And today we'll see. Here we go.
I had a Russian Uber driver the other day.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Pick Up and Drop Off.
So stupid.
It was so stupid. It was great.
It was good. I'm giving him another 5. I think. No, I'll give it a 5.
I was thinking that Russian accent, man. This really bowled me over. I mean,
that's why I had to think about it.
I mean, I laughed in my armpit or something. I don't know what.
I hate to give him credit because it's going to go to his head, but that was a really good joke.
Oh, he's feeling really, really
We'll
good.
see how he does tomorrow with you.
Oh, it'll be 5s.
It better be.
Okay, 6:41 here on the Wake Up Crew.
I'm Chad Pergram with the Speaker's Lobby. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick spoke to members of the House Oversight Committee recently about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Lutnick appeared voluntarily. A cabinet official has never appeared before a congressional panel as part of an ongoing investigation. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer says he's never seen another chairman bring in a cabinet secretary of their own party for an interview like this. Lutnick and Epstein were neighbors. The secretary says they only met 3 times. Lutnick previously said he broke off ties with Epstein in 2005 after spotting a massage table at Epstein's home. But in 2012, Lutnick and his family sailed to Epstein's private island years after Epstein's conviction for sex crimes in 2008. Democrats have flagged Lutnick's inconsistencies about Epstein. The committee didn't videotape the interview. That's because Lutnick came in on his own and not under a subpoena. The panel taped the interviews in February with former President Clinton and Hillary Clinton because they dodged the committee for months before appearing under subpoena. With the Speaker's Lobby, Chad Pergram, Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Traffic disruptions are impacting multiple areas of Murfreesboro as emergency crews respond to 2 major incidents. Near Medical Center Parkway and Interstate 24, utility crews struck a gas line while installing power poles near the busy interchange. Emergency personnel responded to the scene after the line was accidentally ruptured, prompting police to shut down the westbound I-24 off-ramp completely. Traffic along Medical Center Parkway was also very restricted, with 2 lanes closed and only 1 inbound lane open. Rutherford County emergency officials said repairs took time and drivers expected significant delays until the work was completed. Motorists were being urged to avoid the area, use alternate routes, and remain cautious if travel through that corridor was unavoidable. Meanwhile, in another part of Murfreesboro, police are investigating a serious Tuesday morning crash involving a pickup truck and a motorcycle. The collision happened at Southeast Broad Street and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. According to investigators, the driver of the pickup truck failed to yield and struck the motorcycle. The rider suffered serious leg injuries and was treated at the scene before being airlifted by medical helicopter to an area hospital. Police say that no one else was injured. The Murfreesboro Police Department's Fatal Accident Crash Team, also known as FACT, spent the morning documenting the crash scene and working to determine the circumstances that led to the collision. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS Radio, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. For over 40 years, we've been serving Rutherford County, and one thing that hasn't changed is our quality, our great prices, and our daily specials. So stop by today or pick it up to go.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes at Toots Restaurants. We've not raised our prices in 2 years. Come to Toots, great quality, big portions, same price.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
For nearly 15 years, Branches has been the place to go to find help for mental, behavioral, and emotional needs. Branches is also a place to turn for wellness. Branches weight loss, wellness care, and med management are important components in the overall ministry and message that Branches has to the Good Neighbor community. Go to branchescounselingcenter.com or call 615-904-7170.
My name is Jackie Hutchins. Adams Place is a great place to be. I like to do the exercises in the mornings, and I like to go to the exercise room and ride the bikes. And then also I play Rummy Cue, which a group of ladies do. So yes, very good to be here.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. Call us at 615-904-9111.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Some major news from Music City. Nashville will host Super Bowl 64 in 2030 after NFL owners unanimously approved the bid Tuesday. The game will be played at the new $2.1 billion Nissan Stadium set to open in 2027. State and city leaders say the event will boost tourism and economic growth. By 2030, the city is expected to have more than 80,000 hotel rooms to support visitors for the nation's biggest sporting event. Metro Council is considering easing restrictions on home-based businesses after a court ruled parts of the current ordinance unconstitutional. Proposed changes include removing operating hour limits and updating permit rules. Supporters say the move would help entrepreneurs avoid costly commercial rents while allowing low-impact businesses to grow from home. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A recall alert to tell you about Check the Pantry. Kroger is recalling select homestyle cheese garlic croutons sold in 17 states over possible salmonella contamination. The affected 5-ounce pouches were sold between March 7th and April 7th and include several use-by dates from February through April 2027. Federal officials say the issue is linked to contaminated dry milk powder tied to multiple recent recalls. No illnesses have been reported. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
It's birthday time, 'cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations. Happy birthday to you.
It's time to celebrate some birthdays this morning, and we start out with Jimmy Stewart. That was one of Brian's
For the hottest actors in Hollywood today.
Thank you, Brian. Born in 1908, Jimmy Stewart, American actor, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It's a Wonderful Life. Born in Indiana, Pennsylvania. A lot of people don't know this about him. He was a tremendous military star in World War II.
Well, where was he from? Indiana or Pennsylvania?
Born in Indiana. It says Indiana, Pennsylvania. I'm just reading what it says.
I know. I'm just kidding.
He died in 1997. In 1913, William Hewlett, American engineer and businessman.
They named that prize after him.
The what? The name what?
No, I'm thinking of the Pulitzer. Not the Pulitzer.
No, Hewlett-Packard.
Right.
HP. For short.
My brain went to
Are there
Hewlett.
some mornings I just get up and I go, I wish I just hit the alarm and just go right on back to bed. This is one of them. In 1944, Joe Cocker, English rock vocalist, born in Sheffield, England. Oh, baby, now, that was a big hit for Joe Cocker. I personally like the Ringo Starr version better.
I prefer it as well. And not that I'm biased, but...
I prefer the Jimmy Stewart version. Sorry.
I can buy with a little help from my friends. In 1946, Cher, American singer and actress, born in El Centro, California.
Well, that's true, 'cause you got me, baby.
I got you, babe. You know, Sonny and Cher used to have a variety show. And I used to sit and I never missed it. I hope every week I watch it.
Who didn't used to have a variety show?
It looks so awful now. when they're singing with like Donnie Marie, Sonny and Cher are singing with Donnie Marie, and it's like it's just corny. And I'm like going, gosh, I love that as a kid, and not anymore. In 1971, Tony Stewart, American race car driver, was born.
Tony Stark.
It's not Jimmy's brother. No,
It's his grandson.
no, it's not his grandson either.
Oh.
Again,
You wanna go back to bed?
Yeah. In 1972, Busta Rhymes, American rapper, born in New York City.
I know him as Trevor.
Okay,
His name is Trevor.
We've got the local birthdays. Yes,
Yes, we do. Trevor is not a local celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Shelley Jabavi is. Jennifer Kelly Carper, Jessica Ray Campbell, Catherine Steele, Les Gray, and Tam Clark all celebrating today.
I believe it's Jessie Ray, not Jessica Ray. But a little difference. That's okay.
I'm sure Jesse is short for Jessica.
You didn't have
No,
to
Jesse, I know
you didn't
Jesse
have to
Ray.
jump on him.
Well, he's not Jessica Simpson. Anyway,
Jessica's a normal name. I don't understand.
it's a boy. It's him. His name's not Jessica. But anyway. 615-893-1450 for the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. And maybe if you have one of those names, we may, he, she, whatever, just a little identifier.
Well, maybe you
might help
shouldn't
us.
be a boy named Jesse. That's my opinion.
Jesse's a cool boy's name.
Okay. Well, if you have birthdays and you want us to talk about you like this on the air, just call or text on in.
We like Jesse.
Are you guys good friends? Are you like close?
I do know Jesse Ray Campbell.
Are you close enough where I can make a joke like that?
Not anymore.
It's time for Today in History.
I want to go back to bed. 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis patented the first blue jeans with copper rivets. Still popular today.
But now they've swapped them. They're not copper anymore.
Oh, they're not?
I don't know. I just made that up.
In 1891, there's probably no telling how much false information we've given the public
I
since we've been
always
on the
say
air.
that I make it up when I'm due.
All thanks to him.
Fake news.
1891, History of Cinema, the first public display of Thomas Edison's prototype kinetoscope to members of the National Federation of Women's Club.
And it sounded like this.
Well, I bet that was a riveting public display.
Get it, rivets? Anyway.
They're still copper, too, by the way. 1927 at 7:40 a.m., Charles Lindbergh takes off from New York to cross the Atlantic for Paris aboard the Spirit of St. Louis.
Not the Spirit Airlines, because they're closed. It was a boat, I think. It was a boat.
That was... Guys, when I'm doing this, I would just soon not have any sound effects, okay? 1932, Amelia Earhart, go ahead, leaves Newfoundland on her journey to become the first woman to fly solo on the Spirit of St. Louis, the first nonstop flight.
Oh, never mind. So it was a plane.
Oh, help me.
Were they on the same plane?
No.
Okay. Well, you said Spirit of St. Louis, so.
One was 5 years later.
Oh, okay. But same plane.
No, not the same
You
plane.
said the Spirit of St. Louis.
Well, it was another one.
Okay.
1979, Elton John is the first Western pop star to tour Russia.
Back in the USSR.
And finally, 1983. Thank goodness. Every Breath You Take, single released by The Police. That's Today in History. We'll be back.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today, showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 70.
Hey, Jim, where'd you source out those maters from?
Right out of my field.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market is located at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. Open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
No middlemen, just local hands and local dirt.
Well, good morning. We definitely got some rain on the west side of Nashville, traveling up and down I-40 could affect your drive in parts of Dixon County, Cheatham County right now, with those thunderstorms that are moving up from the south, affecting I-40 again west of Nashville. It's building already 24 through the Antioch area. Here comes that traffic in from Wilson County, westbound I-40 on into Hermitage. STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help here in Middle Tennessee, no matter what county. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Want to take charge of your energy bill? Download the free MyMTE app to track your usage, pay bills, and report outages right from your phone. Download in the App Store today.
No middlemen, no mystery, just fresh big produce.
Straight from the Tennessee dirt to your dinner table.
Rutherford County Farmers Market, where our family feeds your family.
There's something fresh every week.
Open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. I enjoy it here and spending my time. I just don't think you could beat it for a place to spend time and be thankful that the Lord's allowed me to be here that long. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
It's May 18th, and this is your Fox Daily Snapshot. Today is National No Dirty Dishes Day. No one likes to deal with dirty dishes, so instead of cooking a big messy meal, get some takeout or eat on paper plates. However, if you end up having dirty dishes in your sink at the end of the day, why not make a family activity of it? Everyone pitches in, and that way, the mess is cleaned up in no time. Also on this date, in 1953, American pilot Jacqueline Cochran became the first woman to go supersonic, breaking the sound barrier flying a Sabre 3 jet that was borrowed from the Royal Canadian Air Force. And Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington state in 1980. The ensuing landslide was the largest in history. 57 people lost their lives, and the damage caused by the eruption cost $1 billion. If it's your birthday today, you share it with actress and comedian Tina Fey, born in 1970. I'm Tushar Saxena, and that's your Fox Daily Snapshot.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And congratulations to Mitchell Moat this morning. He is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being so helpful and wise with his gardening advice. Nobody knows more about gardening than Mitchell does.
No.
That's for sure. Mitchell's going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. That's SRM Concrete, presenting today's Good Neighbor recognition. They're locally grown and nationally known. They're all about giving back to the people who give so much of themselves to our neighbors and friends.
We're looking for your nominations, so text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or check out WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
Okay, friends, birthdays, anniversaries, you've got a half an hour to get them in. In about an hour, we're going to announce everybody's name we collect here for this May 20th, birthdays and anniversaries, and give away some banana pudding. So you'll want to be here for that. We've got the latest Fox News coming up here in just a second.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
President Trump takes down another fellow Republican he doesn't like. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Congressman Thomas Massie primaried out in Kentucky.
If you always vote with the president, if the legislative branch always votes with the president, we do have a king.
Massie does not support the president in Iran and did not vote for the big, beautiful bill. He lost by almost 10 points to Trump-backed GOP challenger Ed Galrain.
That sends a message that we, the people, are going to stand up.
Now, also, Fox's Madeline Rivera reports.
President Trump, though, did not put his thumb on the scale in the Georgia Senate primary. Congressman Mike Collins and Derek Dooley will compete again in the runoff next month as Republicans try to unseat Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff.
Now in Texas, the president's backing Ken Paxton in next week's Republican runoff. Senator John Cornyn's challenger, days after another GOP senator the president wanted ousted in Louisiana, Bill Cassidy, lost his primary. And Cassidy joined a few other Republicans and most Democrats backing a war powers resolution in the Senate, voting to allow it to proceed toward a final vote attempting to limit the president's military actions in Iran. Now, Vice President Vance says, despite delaying resuming bombing Iran to let nuclear talks continue.
We're locked and loaded. We don't want to go down that pathway, but the president is willing and able to go down that pathway if we have to.
We're learning more about President Trump dropping his $10 billion lawsuit against the IRS over leaked tax returns. Fox's Jared Halpern at the White House.
The U.S. government is dropping tax claims against President Trump, his sons, and the Trump Organization. A one-page document posted to the Justice Department's website says the federal government is forever barred and precluded from investigating or pursuing tax claims currently pending.
That settlement also includes a nearly $1.8 billion settlement fund for people believed targeted by the Biden Justice Department. Democrats are angry about that, and they say it's President Trump weaponizing the DOJ. America's listening to Fox News.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
President Trump may have won another primary fight, the one in Kentucky, but a new poll shows a lot of people still don't support him right now.
37% of Americans approve of the job the president's doing, up from 33% in April in this AP NORC Center for Public Affairs research poll. Immigration remains his strongest issue overall, improving to 45% this month. He's lost some Republican support on the economy. About 6 in 10 approve. 2/3 of Republicans and about 1/3 of Americans overall approve of the president's handling of Iran. He's at 36% approval on foreign policy in general. Chris Foster, Fox News.
Investigators in California are looking at a manifesto 2 teenagers left behind after killing themselves following Monday's attack on a mosque, killing 3 people.
Hawa Abdullah remembering her father, Amin Abdullah, a security guard at the Islamic Center of San Diego.
To me, my dad was a role model. He was a best friend.
Calling him a loving father, husband, son, brother, and uncle.
He stood against any form of hate. He took his job seriously to protect everyone here.
Abdullah was one of 3 men fatally shot by 2 teen gunmen Monday. Police say he engaged in a gun battle with the suspects, saving lives. Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising, coming off yesterday's sell-off. The Dow dropped more than 300 points. The Nasdaq fell 220. In the NBA playoffs, the Cleveland blows a huge lead in the opening game of the Eastern Conference Finals.
The Cavs gave away the largest fourth-quarter lead of the playoffs in 13 years and lost.
Fox's Jared Max.
The greatest fourth-quarter comeback playoff win in Knicks history. New York trailed Cleveland 93-71 with just over 7.5 minutes to play when the Knicks closed regulation on a 30-8 run to force overtime, where the Knicks outscored the Cavs 14-3 and won the series opener 115-104.
Tonight, it's Game 2 of the West Finals. San Antonio won the opener, beating Oklahoma City in double overtime. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
2 community-focused projects are moving forward in Murfreesboro, each aimed at giving residents more places to gather, learn, and connect. At the long-anticipated Veterans Park, city officials say substantial progress has been made, though the park remains closed to the public for now. Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation recently shared a sneak peek showing the playground nearly built out, with new amenities already in place, including a trampoline. Crews have also completed most of the grading, and the main entrance is nearly finished. Once complete, Veterans Park will feature a playground, 8 pickleball courts, 2 pavilions, event space, food truck access, and 3.7 miles of paved trails. Nate Williams, Executive Director of Recreation Services for Murfreesboro, said residents are looking forward to having that kind of space right in their backyard. The city expects the park to open in the early months of 2027. Meanwhile, a student-led literacy project is bringing books to public transit riders in Murfreesboro. Third-grade students at Discovery Schools partnered with Murfreesboro Transit to install little free libraries at the Transit Center on New Salem Highway and 2 bus shelters, including locations near Walmart on Memorial Boulevard and Kroger on Innsbrook Boulevard. Principal Dr. Caitlin Bullard said the project shows what can happen when students address real-world challenges. Assistant Transportation Director Russ Brasher said the effort supports residents who rely on public transportation while expanding access to books. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and we're the proud sponsor of election year 2026 on WGNS. And don't forget, never, ever vote on an empty stomach.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Visit Toots.com to order online, for delivery, pickup, or check out our new merch. Toots.com.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
It's tough watching someone go through a divorce, but what if that someone is your own son or daughter? This is Jim Daly with Focus on the Family. Dr. Robert Boucher offers some good advice for parents with a child headed for divorce. First, if there's a chance the couple will seek counseling or reconciliation, encourage them to do so. Your stable wisdom could help save their marriage. However, if the decision to divorce has already been made, trying to get them to change their minds may only result in more heartache. Dr. Boucher also recommends evaluating your own role as a parent when your child divorces. Think about how you can be a positive influence and a healthy role model as your son or daughter works through the difficulties of child visitation, single parenthood, and so on. Also, it's understandable that you'd take your child's side when it comes to the divorce, but don't take it too far. Blame and bitterness toward their spouse will do nothing to help your child heal and move on. Set an example of what it means to forgive. Finally, be sure to set boundaries. Will you let your child move back home following the divorce? Will you offer financial assistance? It's important that you have firm guidelines in place. Offering too much help may impede your grown child's recovery in the long run. By finding the right balance between being too involved and not being involved enough, you can help your child weather the aftermath of divorce. For more to help your family thrive, go to FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options: debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5348.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement and remember Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5348.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today, showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 7.
Trade screens for sunshine. Registration is open for Rutherford County 4-H Junior Camp, June 8 through 12. Zipline, swimming, and outdoor fun for 4th through 6th graders. Sign up now at the Extension website or call 615-898-7710.
Good morning. Starting to slow down just a little bit now. Pretty much on schedule with that heavy volume of traffic westbound. 24 at Bell Road here in Antioch. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro as it builds now. 65 right now. It's slow. No surprise. Over here at Trinity Lane, we see that rain to the west of Nashville. You could run right into it on I-40 out through parts of Cheatham County, Dixon County. Again, west of Nashville. Lots of rain. 8 STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chug. You're on time traffic.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas Incorporated.
This is the Wake Up Crew.
We're gonna do it.
Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Do it our way.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. Wednesday morning. Hope your day is off to a fantastic start.
What flavor Lifesaver do you have now?
Orange.
What's in those that's making you act the way that you are?
Crack.
Okay.
No,
Or maybe I shouldn't have eaten 4 of them.
You know when I said this show's hit rock bottom? I was wrong. We have now hit rock bottom.
He's microdosing crack rock cocaine.
In the form of Lifesavers.
You know what? When Pastor Brady looks at you at the front row of the choir of the congregation on Sunday, I hope you are a little repentant of what you just said.
No, I'm popping Lifesavers there too, just to let you know.
And you're probably not the only one.
And I've got 2 in right now. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. You know, I know a guy. I know a guy.
You do?
At church that used to chew tobacco in church.
Oh, wow.
For like the whole while the sermon was going on. I don't know how he did it without spitting. I mean, it was like that.
Oh, the pastor.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But he was a deacon.
Oh.
But he rolled it. You know, the old twist kind. King Bee twist.
Yes,
you know,
that's that's chaw.
He would put that in his mouth and for like the whole time, no cup, no nothing, just.
Well, I can one up you.
Never knew he had it.
I know a pastor who. I need everyone who this is not someone who works at New Vision nor used to work at New Vision. This was a pastor growing up. Anyway,
that's a disclaimer.
Disclaimer. But he would dip while he was preaching.
Really?
He would put it in, and while he was preaching, it was like snus or something, I'm sure, but he would leave it in while he was speaking.
There was no such thing as snus back in that day. Anyway, on that note, happy Wednesday. I'm just kidding.
Can we start the program over today, this morning? Can we start the 7 o'clock hour over?
How old do you think I am?
Maybe so. Okay,
let's start over and forget about what we did earlier.
Snus was invented in the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas Incorporated.
This is the Wake Up Crew.
We're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, welcome back into the Wake Up Crew. Good Wednesday morning, Hump Day edition of the show.
Just
Brian,
forget
John,
about
Dalton.
everything else we talked about earlier.
Well, I had more. I Googled and everything. I was looking stuff up.
Well, you can tell it now.
Well, snus was invented in the 1700s.
We've got to start over again.
Fueled by.
Just kidding.
So when you say it wasn't around back at those
Come
days,
on, people, let's get it together in this show. Let's go. Let's get it together. The 7 o'clock hour has always been the hour that we tone down and become more newsworthy. Okay, maybe not. What do you got going there, Brian?
There's a report. Research shows that AM/FM still rules in vehicles. This is a report from Edison Research. and it's the just released Share of the Ear first quarter report of 2026. These are reports that if you're a radio person, you get.
Oh, well, we wouldn't get those.
No, not a radio person.
A look at in-car ad-supported listening for adults 18 plus shows that the share of the ear is highest if you drive a Stellantis. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle that is, so I'll go with General Motors. 89% of General Motors, if you drive a General Motors vehicle, listen to radio.
Well, that makes sense. It's all old people who can afford those expensive Stellantises.
88% Chevrolet, and 85% Nissan, 83% Toyota and Subaru. Hyundai, 81%. So this is over podcast or, Sirius XM or Pandora or Spotify. So we're talking about 80 to 90%. If you're in your car, you're listening to AM FM radio.
People, I think, still want to do the easiest thing they can do when they get in a car, and that's just leave the radio on. I am surprised that Sirius hadn't taken over, but now that they have Spotify and Amazon and all this, that you can just,
if you're gonna
stream
pay
your
something,
music,
right?
And I'm going to talk to my son-in-law about canceling Sirius because I don't really think it matters.
If you're going to pay for something, you're probably going to pay for some kind of music streaming or podcast service like a Spotify or whatever.
Well, I mean, that's what Sirius was before. I mean, it came around before you even had any of that.
Right.
Because it was satellite delivery and that kind of thing, which is becoming more and more expensive to do. Mm-hmm. We get a lot of programming here that comes from satellite. So radio stations have a lot of satellite delivered programming, but satellite, that spectrum is so valuable that it's becoming more and more expensive to use satellite. So radio networks and things of that nature are looking for an internet way to get those programs because it is so expensive. And the internet has gotten so good that the latency is like nothing. So we're going to see the day when we don't have to have a big satellite dish and satellite receivers in radio stations. It'll just be all internet driven. It's almost here.
And then when it goes out, you're going to get mad.
Well, that's when, you really should have a backup.
They'll have to change.
But that costs money, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Won't they have to change, though? Like if too many people get on the internet, everybody's on the internet, everything's on the internet, well, they have to change what do you call it, gigs or whatever?
Well, then, I mean, that's coming with the AI revolution and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
well, that's like the data centers and stuff there.
Right.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah, but you're going to see it's just more expensive to do that kind of a thing. So, but AM FM radio is still king.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports,
sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Knicks pulled off one of the great comebacks in NBA playoff history, down 22 in the fourth quarter with under 8 minutes left and still winning against Cleveland in overtime, 115-104 in Game 1 of the East Finals. 38 points for Jalen Brunson. Donovan Mitchell of the Cavs, 29 points, 6 steals in the loss. Jason Kidd is out as Mavericks head coach, and the NHL Vancouver fired coach Adam Foote. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is spending 30 days in jail for a probation violation. Also reportedly, he was already sidelined after recent knee surgery, should be ready for camp. Nashville will host the Super Bowl in 2030 in its new stadium. Kevin Harvick and Jeff Burton were selected to NASCAR's Hall of Fame. To baseball, the Dodgers got a run in the ninth to win at San Diego 5-4. Freddie Freeman with 2 homers. Milwaukee won at the Cubs 5-2 to move into first in the NL Central. Wins for Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Reds beat the Phillies.
We have a son that lives here, and he's a minister here in town. My name is Lucy Mitchell. We fell in love with Adams Place, and we knew this was the place. The people I have found are extremely supportive. They have so much to offer here at Adams Place. And being here with my son and his family has been very helpful.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years. On Memorial across from Walmart.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
Dear John, I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond, and that's why I just think the world of you. Thank you. Robert K.
My pleasure, Robert. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We now have good treatments for vision with cataract surgery, so now you can see well near, intermediate, and far distances without glasses.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
What we can do not only to make you see younger, but help you to look younger and get rid of sun damage and other problems to our skin.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
The time here on WGNS, 22 minutes after 7 o'clock.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
Well, I just keep thinking about yesterday's game. Oh, no.
This morning. It was today.
This morning, yeah. What new flavor of potato chip would you like to create?
New flavor.
These are spontaneous answers, like
lemon pepper chicken.
Lemon pepper chicken.
Ballpark burger.
That's
a potato chip?
Lemon pepper chicken.
I love lemon pepper. I would eat that. I'd tear it up.
How many bands can you think of with a number in their name?
There's the band 1. There's the band 2. The band 3. No.
One Direction.
U2.
Oh, good answer. U2. Yeah.
That's about it.
Have you ever been to a drive-in movie theater?
I have.
Yes.
I saw Cars at a drive-in movie theater when I was 6 years old.
Oh, but that was fun. Did you
yeah.
sit in the back of the truck, or?
I don't know. I think we brought chairs.
Oh, yeah,
lawn chairs.
What has turned out to be much harder than you anticipated?
Life.
Liberty. And the pursuit of happiness.
How much money would you need to win on the lottery before you would give up your job?
$50.
Okay.
$1 million. I'm set for life.
I think, yeah.
Maybe even 500,000. I'd be set for life. But
Well, I wouldn't
little
be.
time I've got left.
$1 million, I would be, if I invested properly and didn't change my lifestyle, I could probably work that out and be set.
I don't think you'd change your lifestyle that much.
I really wouldn't. I'm pretty happy.
What poem or speech would you No, I didn't ask you that question, though. You didn't answer.
He said
$50.
$50.
Yeah. What poem or speech would you most like to be able to recite by heart?
The daggum president's speech from the end of Independence Day.
Oh, wow.
I should memorize that. It's
Man, that's beautiful. Whoever wrote that. What about
Something
you?
by Robert Frost.
Well, cop out.
What do you mean?
Didn't he
Where
write
were you when
The Road Less Traveled?
Yeah.
Robert Frost.
Where were you when you last saw a fireworks display?
The roof of this radio station, I think. I didn't go last year.
I was at the demo shoot for Surefire Fireworks.
Oh, wow, okay. You were on the roof of the radio station?
That was in 2020.
We should have done that. We should do that every year. Lift Lena up on the ladder.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't go last year because she was so little.
Yeah.
So,
what's the best thing you've seen on TV that you happened upon by chance? You just happened to, you're watching TV. Oh, there's something.
the other day, I sat down and I opened up Paramount Plus and I was just looking through stuff, and I saw, oh shoot, what's the name of the movie? This famous movie, Paul Verhoeven, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's the one where he gets his memory wiped.
Eraser?
No.
Terminator?
No. I know what he's talking about. Wait a minute.
I can't think. The name has just left my mind. Total Recall.
Total Recall, yeah.
And I'd never seen it before. Of course, I've always heard about it. I saw the remake. And man, that's not the coolest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
That fight he has with Sharon Stone at the beginning of his wife, that is cool.
He's got, the fight, like the special effects are incredible. It was great.
What's the most unusual mode of transport you've used?
Horseback.
No, that's a good answer.
I can't top that. Can you?
No.
What's the most desperate thing you've seen new parents doing to try to get a baby to sleep?
Oh, I've done some. Should I share?
Well, mine with Dalton included a pillow.
Well, that's okay. So I can share because it's better
just
than
kidding.
that.
Just kidding. He's still here.
There were a couple nights where I convinced Megan that, and it didn't take much convincing, and she knew what I was doing, so I wasn't tricking her, but that her teeth were coming in, or I convinced myself is what I should say, that her teeth were coming in when she was not teething so that I could give her Tylenol so that she'd fall asleep.
Have you ever been on the floor with them? Like if they're and just lay down with them for some reason? That sometimes works. What food are you almost embarrassed to say you like?
Nothing. I'm not embarrassed of many things.
Fruitcake.
I would be embarrassed if I liked fruitcake.
Does anybody like fruitcake?
The one with raisins and walnuts in it. Man, it's so good.
Can you buy that from the store, or is that?
I don't. I just remember my mom making it, and it was really
she
good.
made it homemade, probably.
Yeah,
that's why it was so
but
good.
It was really good.
What college degree is least helpful in terms of finding a job?
Any of them. All of
Arts,
them these days.
Probably, don't you think?
I would think, yeah, arts or social studies or something. A study of something.
If not curved, what shape should bananas be? Hurry.
Stick
Round.
straight. Round.
We're talking with Jeff Carlton at Franklin's Printing, who says they love working with local small businesses.
Well, we've had a long-time partnership with you guys, and it's fairly common for somebody to come up to me and say, hey, I heard your angelic voice on the radio. That always makes me feel good because I know that you're helping us and we're helping you. And it's great to live in a dynamic community where so many companies are helping each other.
Franklin's Printing, another small business helping small businesses. Online at printworkstn.com.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market Difference. You want to know what our chickens eat or how our lettuce is grown? Or maybe about our corn? Just ask. Your farmer's right there at the booth. That's the Rutherford County Farmers Market Difference.
See you at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a disciplined approach to investing. Call 615-907-7056 for an opportunity to discuss your situation. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
There are many things that I really like about being at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Number one is the staff. They are very caring and seem to care about us as individuals and work really, really hard to provide a variety of activities that anybody could find something that they want to do if they move to the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Our time is 7:30. It's the Wake Up Crew for a Wednesday hump day, May the 20th.
I'm going to read the birthdays, and John's going to tell us how to get them into us. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do something. Shelby Jabavi is celebrating a birthday today. Jennifer Kelly Carper celebrating a birthday. Jesse Ray Campbell, Catherine Steele, Les Gray, and Tam Clark all celebrating birthdays today.
And we've got room for more if we can. The Birthday Club winner receives Slick Pig's delicious banana pudding. Just stop by Slick Pig in Murfreesboro at 1920 East Main, and all you do is call 893-1450 or do something like that,
Yeah,
right?
you better do it quick, though. 615-893-1450. Get them in. Now's our deadline.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. Learn more at johndaylegal.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today, showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 71.
Good morning, Phil. Some pretty good storms moving through Clarksville right now through that section of Montgomery County, headed north up into Kentucky. Could complicate things coming out of Clarksville right now on 24, headed towards Nashville. It's already busy here. 65 south, a little bit slow at Trinity Lane. It continues to build on 24 out through Antioch, coming in from Murfreesboro here, passing Bell Road. Don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck having transmission problems. Bring it to Amco Transmissions in Lebanon today. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Detectives in Smyrna are investigating a fatal shooting outside Against the Grain Tattoo on North Lowry Street, where police say a work-related argument turned deadly. Officers responded to reports of gunfire on Wednesday, May 13th, after a dispute between the tattoo shop owner and an employee allegedly escalated from words to physical fight in the parking lot. Investigators say a second employee tried to intervene before one of the three people involved reportedly fired multiple shots. One person was taken to Stonecrest Medical Center in Smyrna, where he was later pronounced dead. Police have not released the victim's name, pending family notification. Authorities say the shooter claimed self-defense, but the case remains under investigation as a homicide, with evidence expected to be reviewed by a grand jury. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, a major court decision has been upheld in a separate Rutherford County murder case. The Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals has affirmed the denial of post-conviction relief for Martin B. Montemayor, who pleaded guilty in 2022 to second-degree murder in the 2019 stabbing of his wife, Judith Montemayor. Judy was well known to many as a kind and familiar face at Donut Country on Memorial Boulevard. Montemayor argued his plea was involuntary and challenged his sentence, but judges sided with the lower court. His life sentence without parole remains in place. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick yet digestible format, but more than just the headlines, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and our website. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. Got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, the perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts. Haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS, and it is time for us to play 5-second rule.
The rules of the game are simple. I will name I will give you a category, and you have to name 3 things within that category in 5 seconds. Each of you get 1 pass. Once you use your pass,
And
you
one
are
pass
out
only.
of passes.
Yeah.
No passes after that. John, you're first.
I'm always first. Okay, go ahead.
Brian, you're first.
No,
Don't
you gotta go.
Brian.
I'll
That
be
was
first.
weird.
I'm gonna be a team player. I'll go
Okay.
first.
Name 3 famous pirates.
Pass.
Okay. Okay. John's pass is done. All right, John, name 3 gifts.
Whoa. It goes to him, doesn't it?
Oh, you were passing the question.
No,
I'll go.
no. Okay.
Name 3 gifts that you should never give.
Love, affection, and peanuts.
I'm not counting.
That's
You're not getting points.
Good grief.
John, name 3.
That is not a winner.
I'm keeping score.
Okay.
Don't worry. John, name 3 cartoon characters.
Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck, and Daffy Duck.
He's lost his mind.
Too many ducks.
Name 3 female musicians.
Pass.
Why would you pass that one? It's like the easiest question. Okay. Back to John. John, name 3 Julia Roberts movies.
Pretty Women, Aaron Brockovich, and Still Magnolias.
I'm afraid you were out of time.
Pretty good, though. I got 3.
It's true. Name 3 meals that you can make in a crock pot.
Oh, golly.
Roast beef, pot roast, and French soup.
I think roast beef and pot roast is the same thing to me.
No.
And you don't make French onion soup in a crock pot.
You can. There's
How?
a recipe. There's a recipe for everything.
Nope, he doesn't get that
I'm
one.
going to count it.
Oh, my. And I had to get Aaron Brockovich. Okay, go ahead.
No, you didn't get that one.
Name
No, I
3.
did. That's right.
Name 3 flavors of Oreos.
Vanilla, chocolate, and peanut butter in the middle. You know, they got them in the middle now.
There you go.
I even had time to explain it.
Name 3 blonde actresses.
Pass.
You're out of passes. You
Yeah.
don't have a pass. Oh.
Did I distract you?
Reese Witherspoon.
Name 3 college mascots.
Blue Raider guy, Georgia Bulldog dog, and Commodore. Oh, I think I got it in.
I do think you got it in just in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really close, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you. Name 3 reasons that people cry.
Onions. They're sad, and their toe got run over.
I'm gonna give it to him. That was good. I was impressed with that, actually. Name 3 types of clouds.
Cumulus, Stratus. That should have been gone to him, man. That was all. That was all him.
Cumulonimbus. Tail.
Name 3 Thanksgiving dinner foods.
Dressing, turkey,
so easy.
and cranberry sauce. And you can even have gravy. I had time to say 4.
Name 3 child stars.
Shirley Temple, Alfalfa, and Beaver. The Beaver. What?
Alfalfa.
Yeah, he was on the Little Rascals.
I know.
Name 3 Stephen King books.
It, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Johnny Beaver.
Nope.
I don't think he wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I don't think Johnny Beaver is a real book. So.
It is. Look it up.
Name 3 musical movies.
Tickle Me, Jailhouse Rock, and Girl Happy.
There it is.
They're all Elvis movies, but hey, they're musicals.
Name 3 Netflix original series.
Oh, easy.
The Ranch, House of Cards, and The Ranch 2.
The Ranch,
I mean,
too?
that was
they
like,
got a ranch, too?
No, they don't. It doesn't exist. It's
Okay.
not real.
It's in development.
He's wrong.
Name 3 children's authors.
Laura Alcott, the one that Little House on the Prairie.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing says online ordering makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
There is a tab that allows you to place your order if you want letterhead, if you want envelopes. Those things are listed on there, and it pretty much walks you through it. Most of the time, people just email Jeff and say, hey, Jeff, here's what I need, because we've been doing it so long, and it's very convenient for them.
Franklin's Printing on South Park Drive in Murfreesboro.
PrintworksTN.com.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I used to be a runner, and now I'm getting ready to leave to go walking with a friend on the Greenway. And I do a lot of those things on my own or with one of my friends here or some friends in Nashville.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:42 as we wrap up the Wake Up Crew Wednesday morning. It is the 20th of May, and the show is just about in the books. Memorial Day, by the way, is Monday. So we're looking forward to this 3-day weekend. Hope you are too. Spring fling going on. It's very busy for us here at the Big G. Episode 1914, though, almost in the books, and we're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You can manage your power on the go with the MyMTE app, whether you're looking to track your energy use or pay your bill right there from the phone. It's an easy way to keep Middle Tennessee Electric on your mind. They've been putting it all on the line since 1936 at Middle Tennessee Electric. And we want to thank our friends at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne. They help us with our Good Neighbor of the Day. And 7 Brew is all about fast, friendly service and incredible flavor. Did you know their 7 originals can all be made sugar-free? So try them out. Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Laverne. Mitchell Moat gets to try them out because he's the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being helpful and wise in gardening advice. So Mitchell is going to enjoy 7 Brew. And SRM Concrete presents today's Good Neighbor Recognition. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're all about giving back to the people who give so much of themselves to our neighbors and friends. If you're looking, well, why not? Look, go through your phone. You've got all your contacts there. Pick out some good neighbors. We need their, especially the phone number. We can get the address from them. So, but we need a name, address, phone number, sentence why you want them to be Good Neighbor of the Day. You can do that by texting neighbor to our number, 893-1450, and you'll get a reply, and there's a link there. Save that link, and you can send us good neighbors all the time. We appreciate those who do. WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor gets them here to us as well.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. You know, I had a Russian Uber driver the other day.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name was Pick Up and Drop Off.
Replay.
I loved it.
I did.
I laughed out loud. It was so good.
That's rare.
Drop off.
we got it.
I'm doing it in my Russian accent.
We scored you well. Yeah,
you're starting to drop down.
I'm a Russian.
It's gonna be 4 here before long.
You can't do that, man. I'll kill you. I'm a Russian Uber driver.
Okay, what have we learned?
Voices aren't your strong suit. That's what I've learned.
Well, your voice is annoying.
Played a rousing game of 5-second rule a few minutes ago.
Everything was rousing. Random questions was rousing.
Was it?
It was great.
We did silly debates this morning.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
Was a mistake.
That wasn't rousing.
You didn't like it. You ruined it.
It was your fault.
How did I ruin it?
You wouldn't debate. You just kept saying stuff.
I did debate. Everything you said, I went the opposite.
You debated
but
everything.
That's not a debate. Like, it's an actual point counterpoint debate. We're trying to convince John so that he can say which one of us he agrees with.
That's not the way I took it. I mean, in a debate, you get a subject, and one person takes one side, and another takes the other side in the debate, and I took the other side.
But you don't have. What I was saying is, you didn't. You could have agreed with him, or he could have agreed with you.
Well, the rules were unclear, and I never want to agree with him at all.
Dalton didn't seem to have any problem with the rules at all.
Yes, he did.
You seem to have.
And
the
I'm
problem.
an idiot. Understand? I'm dumb.
I understood the rules as to be point counterpoint.
Man, we're out of time.
Wait.
Point counterpoint.
Man, we're out of time.
No, we're not. We're going to go for another hour.
Are we gonna debate this? Are we gonna debate the rules of the silly debate game?
Okay.
It's Wake Up
I
Crew
will come
Extra.
out next time we play debate. I will come out with the rules.
Make sure they're typed.
Yeah, I will.
Do you understand?
Oh, he's not going to do that.
Do you understand that the box for
I
the
have carpal
game?
tunnel. I can't. What?
The box for the game has toilet paper on it. Like it's not that serious.
What?
The box for the silly debates game has toilet paper.
It doesn't have to be, the end of the world. Okay.
I don't understand the toilet paper thing.
There's toilet paper on the box for the game.
Just wipe it off.
No, not.
No.
Okay, on that note.
Printed on the box.
Help me! We'll be back tomorrow for a Thursday edition. You don't want to miss this show, I'm telling you.
I won't be here.
Oh, another good reason to listen to the Wake Up Crew Thursday tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of cloudiness today, showers and storms in the area. Highs top out near 84 degrees. Winds southerly around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, more showers and storms before midnight. Patchy fog in spots well after midnight. Lows drop to 63. And then shower and storm chances return on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's